done?
I started 41. I started 40. For I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. If I wet my glistening sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies, and I will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revengers upon the enemy.
So the enemy is the so-called white man. So the Most High gonna make his sword, which is them nuclear bomb, drunk with blood, man. You see? So that's what it's gonna be, because so-called white man is in the forefront of the wickedness that's on this earth, and he's the Most High enemy. He's the #1 enemy. And you know, you got 2/3 of our people join right with him. You know, so that's what it's gonna be.
Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon and assemble of the great nation from the north country.
So we know in the ancient Babylon, was taken down by the Persian and the Medes. You see, the ancient Babylon that was over there in Iraq. But America is the daughter of Babylon, and this Babylon here gonna go out with thermonuclear destruction. Okay, read that again.
For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon and assemble a great nation from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her.
Yup, that's Russia them. That's Russia and Turkey them. You know, mainly Russia, but Turkey gonna be involved, Russia gonna be involved, okay?
For whence she shall be taken, their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
None shall return in vain. So every arrow, which is the nuclear bomb, gonna hit its target, like the brother was saying earlier. You see, everything gonna come into play according to the prophecy and how it's supposed to be done, and everything's gonna be done accurately according to the scriptures. So America gonna be destroyed, and the missiles gonna hit every target it's supposed to hit. Gonna wipe America out. Okay.
This is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Go back and read that again. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn like an oven.
The day cometh that it shall burn like an oven, man. None but heat, man. That thermonuclear bomb ain't gonna be no joke, man. Ain't gonna be no joke, man. Alright.
It says, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah, everybody that's proud and everybody that's wicked gonna be stubble, man. Alright?
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
Shall burn them up.
Said the Lord of hosts.
Just like you seen on Terminator. That's the way it's gonna happen, man. That's the way it's gonna happen. Shall burn them up, man.
That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
From top to bottom, man. So if it's burned completely up, that means it ain't gonna come back. That's why I say all the way to the root, because it's gonna be completely burnt, man. It's gonna be a cleansing.
Yep, because it's in scripture. It say the Lord destroyed the Amorites from before them, whose heights were higher than the cedars.
trees.
Yeah, the cedars. Yeah, it says like high as the cedars.
Right.
And it was strong as oaks. You know? It said I would destroy the fruit from above and the root from beneath.
Yeah.
So we all know if you cut down a tree, it'll grow back. You got to cut the root. You got to kill the root, man.
Yeah.
So this root of this wickedness in America's got to be destroyed.
Yeah.
The root of the evil that's all, the root, man, it's here in America, man.
The whole foundation, man. It got to go, man. It got to go because this root of America have spread it, man, all over, man. So he got to get the big tree, man. He got to get the big cedar. So it got to be chopped. It got to be burnt. You see?
And it says strong as an oak. An oak is the strongest tree, but it has the shortest root to any tree. So whenever you see a storm, right, what's the first tree that get knocked over? The oak tree. Whenever you see a tornado come through, the oak tree is the first tree to get knocked over. A palm tree, you never see a palm tree get knocked over because its roots goes as deep as tall as a tree. It'll lay down, but it'll come back up. But an oak tree gets knocked over flat.
Good.
That's why America, man, they that oak tree. They strong like an oak right now.
Good.
They the powers, man. They the power of the land. And they gonna get destroyed, man. They gonna get knocked over in that strong wind just like an oak tree. It ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. Get out this hellhole, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man, when the Most High destroy this place, man.
Hey, scripture tell you Revelation is gonna take 1 hour, man. In 1 hour, man.
You know?
It's gonna be laid flat.
I'm tired of looking at these people, man. I'm sick and tired of these people, man. I want the Most High to destroy this place, man. I'm sick and tired of it. You know?
2 Peter 3 and 12. Second Peter 3 and 10. Second Peter 3 and 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in stores.
Oh, that came out early. But that's
reserved unto fire against the day of judgment,
right,
and perdition, Salaki, of ungodly men.
Good. So that's that, you know. These words are kept in store. You know, that's why we're bringing them out. That's why now it's speaking. So we sentencing to the power of the Most High and His Son, America, but the Most High is gonna bring the judgment, which is that fire. He the one gonna bring the hammer down, which is that fire, man. You know?
2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Gun. Unexpected, man. You don't know when the thief gonna come into your house, man. You don't know when the robbery gonna take place. It just happened all of a sudden. So that's what's gonna happen to America. It's gonna be burnt up all of a sudden. It's gonna drop all of a sudden. You see? It's gonna be taken all of a sudden. Go ahead.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
What heavens? Esau heavens, because he in his rulership. His heavens gonna pass away. He gonna be knocked out of his rulership. So-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. He ain't white, he's red. That's why I say so-called. Right?
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
That's right.
And the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Yeah, so all these wicked works, all these abominations, all these flaming faggots gonna be burnt up. That's right.
Obadiah 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame,
Yeah.
and the house of Esau for stubble.
Yeah, that's when we get in the kingdom. After Esau, Lord willing, after Esau served his slavery, he gonna be wiped out as a nation of people. He the only one as a nation they're gonna be wiped out after they served slavery for 1,000 years. Okay? So when the Most High burned up his kingdom, after he served slavery upon the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, but those are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the King James Bible, and according to the prophecies of the Heavenly Father. Esau, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, gonna go in slavery up under us 1,000 years after his kingdom is burnt, which is America. All right?
Obadiah 18.
And Jacob, and let me read that again.
Obadiah 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken.
Yeah, give me Numbers 1 and 32. Now to add, you have to link that up. The house of Jacob is Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, but it mentioned Joseph there. The house of Joseph is Ephraim, which is the northern kingdom. So that's talking about all Israel. But whenever you see Joseph, you see, just like when you see Jacob, you see Israel. That's interchangeable. Whenever you see Joseph in Ephraim, that's interchangeable. You see? All right.
Numbers 1 and 32. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim.
See, Joseph and Ephraim is interchangeable, just like Jacob and Israel. Okay? So Joseph and Ephraim mean the same thing, just like Jacob and Israel. You see? All right.
By their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers.
Yeah, your lineage go back to your father. You see? So if you come out of your father, and he's a Negro, Latino, Native American, according to your father, you are an Israelite, not according to your mother. That was the so-called Jews would say. Them heathen bastards that's over in our land.
It's stolen. It's had us stolen and shit from our land.
So-called Jews, some rats. Alright.
Exodus 21 and 16. And if he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, just like they took the North American Indians and put them on ships and took them over to Spain, just like they stole them, just like they stole us from the northern parts of Africa and parts of Europe and out of Spain. We still found in the so-called white man possession. He ain't let us free. That's why you got a straw man. That's why you got a birth certificate and the Social Security. You still up under the captivity of the so-called white man. You see? So we still found in the so-called white man hands. You see? So he got to get burnt for that.
Deuteronomy 24 and 7. If a man be found stealing any of his brethren of the children of Israel, and maketh merchandise of him, or selleth him, then that thief shall die, and thou shalt put evil away from among you. So that's what happened in the slave trade, man. You know, they stole us and sold us for merchandise.
And then them so-called Jews, they was in the forefront of that slave trade. You see? Them Jews, them so-called Jews, them Jewish, them rats over there that's in Israel, and them Arabs, and them Africans over there. They was all in a part of it. Okay? And them so-called Jews, them rats, was in the forefront of it. They financed it.
2 Peter 3 and 12. Looking for a hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, of the Most High.
Go ahead and read that again. I'm sorry.
2 Peter 3 and 12.
Right.
Looking for the hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
See, that's the spirit that we